And let's start with the discussion. Today we will be talking about how to update a record into database. As we've already talked about in the previous lecture, how to insert a data into database using prepared statement. Today we will see how to update a particular record using prepared statement. Now let's see practically guys how it works. Then let's get started. Now open Eclipse IDE and I'm going to create a new project, that is Java project. Right click, go to new project, Java project. I'm going to create ordinary Java project. Let's give it as JDBC program. Click on finish. Now see the JDBC program got added. Expand it. Now see, uh, now the connector jar file is not linked in our project. First I will show you how to link a connector jar file for MySQL. And if you don't know still how to download connector jar file for MySQL, guys, how to download this connector jar file for MySQL, and the link is given in description. You can prefer and you can download from there. Now I'm going to show you how to link connector jar file for MySQL libraries, and click on add external jars, and I have downloaded inside E directory software jar MySQL connector Java. Select, open, apply, apply and close. Now see reference libraries got added here. Expand it, you see my connector Java. And let's create a class. Right click on src, new, and you see this class. Write down here update user. Click on finish. Now see the class is created. Let's start with the main method. Write down with the first steps class dot phone name, and give the package name com dot mysql dot jdbc dot driver. It will import a driver class in our class. Place a cursor over here. You see this option surround with try and catch block. Click out here and you see this auto populated message. Remove this unwanted thing and remove this. Leave as it is only exception. Remove this. Write down system.out.println e. Let's start with the second steps. Driver manager dot get connection. Give here the connection path, that is JDBC colon MySQL colon double slash localhost, and give here the database name. Guys, we have already created in the last lecture, and I'm going to use the same database name user, or the table name is user1. And you see this table with the name user ID, name, email ID and cd. Fine, go here and give the database name user. Write down user comma double quotes. Write down root, because exam has got by default root username, comma, and leave as it is blank the password. Terminate with the semicolon. And what is the return type of this driver manager.get connection? Place a cursor over here, press Ctrl 1, and you see this option assign a statement to a new local variable. Click, you see this auto populated this return type. Write down con dot prepare a statement, and I will write down inside double quotes the SQL query where I want to update a record into database. Write down here update user1 and set. What I would do right now, guys, I want to change this name Murad to Farhan or some other name. Then what I will do, I will use here name. And one more important catch, guys, and whatever we have given this column name, user ID name, email ID and city name, it should match. This is the case sensitive. If you are not using the same alphabetic, then you will get an error. Fine, write down here name equals to, and give here bracket, or inside bracket give here question mark. I want to change the name from Murad to Farhan, where, and I will change the name based on user ID, and this the name Murad, and what is the user ID? User ID is 100. Based on the user ID, I will change that name, where user ID, and right here question mark, terminate with the semicolon, and place a cursor over here. I press Ctrl 1, and you see this assign a statement to a new local variable, and write down here PS, and I want to write down this PS dot set as string, write down 1. Let's give here Farhan, because this is the strings. Always write this name or strings value inside double quotes, otherwise it won't work. Farhan, and I want to change the name based on user ID, set int, write down 2, and here let's, what is the username? User ID is 100. Okay, and this one set strings 1 will be set here in the with the place of question mark, and this PS integer, this 100 will be supply here in this question mark. Okay, and after that write down here PS dot execute update. And one more important catch here guys, when to use execute update and when to use execute query. And I written down here, I wrote down here execute update. It means when we use execute update, where when I insert a data into database, when we update any particular record or any particular field into database, when I'm going to delete any particular field into database, then there is where execute update comes into picture. But when I want to fetch all the data from database, then there is where execute query comes into picture. Okay, and right, and right here for the understanding purpose, so that I can see the message on the console, write down query updated. Let's run only this much and see whether it is working or not. Java application, now see query updated. Now go here, click on user 1. Now see, earlier it was Murad and now it got changed with Farhan. I want to change this email ID also. Okay, what I will do guys, just write here email ID underscore ID, and write down here Farhan at the rate gmail.com. Again run as Java application, and you see now the query updated. And again go here, click on user 1. Now see the email ID got changed, and now you see the Farhan at the gmail.com. Okay, and again I'm going to change the city name. What I will do, right here the column name. What is the column name? City. Right here city, and give here, remove this email ID, right here city name. Let's say let's give it as Patna. Run as Java application, and you see now again the query updated. Go here, click on user 1. Now see the city name is changed. Now it is showing Patna. And this is how guys you can update anything. You can, if you want to update user ID, name, email ID, city name, you can change everything. Okay, and this is how, and see guys, now all the data is being supplied dynamically, and that's where the prepared statement comes into picture. Okay, and this is very helpful, and it helps us out to write a JDBC program dynamically. Okay, and let's catch up in the next video, and we would be talking about in the next class that how to delete a particular record into database. Let's meet up in the next video, guys, and thank you. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel, like, share and subscribe, guys. Thank you.